Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
What? How are we cursed in the city? How are we cursed right here on Green Street? Living with children? You got children? Think about your young sons or daughters. What they gonna learn growing up in this community?
I had trouble with my 2 boys.
Why you had trouble with them?
They were hanging out with the wrong people.
Hang around and get you. That's what the Bible talking about. You have problems with our son. What's going on in our community is violence, hate in our community. The Lord sent the prophets here to clean the people up because we've been so disconnected. We got listen. We're gonna shake. We're gonna turn everything upside right. We gotta expose the evil here.
Waking up at night, checking if you're alright. Losing sleep cause I care, so it's alright. Ain't nothing like a father's love. Ain't nothing like a father's love.
That's on point. Listen, y'all. I'm Joshua. Watch this here. Read that part again.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
What? How are we cursed in the city? How are we cursed right here on Green Street? How we cursed? What's the curses that's going on in here?
Living in these projects.
Living in the projects. Okay, what you say? What's your name, sis?
Letty.
Letty, what's your name, my brother? Ernest. Letty, what other ways are we cursed? You say, man, I don't want to stay over there. Nobody want to stay amongst us. What's some ways that we cursed amongst us? You don't know? What about drug activity? Selling dope to one another. You don't think that's good? That's a good thing? Because I'm going to tell you what that lead to. That lead to murder, hate for each other, single parent households, doing that. Just think about the situation that go on. Violence. Think about you got children? You got children? Think about your young sons or daughters. What they gonna learn growing up in this community?
Well, my kids are grown already.
Okay. Let's say grandchildren.
But I had trouble with my 2 boys.
Why you had trouble with them?
Because they were hanging around with the wrong people.
Hang around and get
wrong
you.
friends.
That's what the Bible talking about. Read it again.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
This is one way we cursed in gang activity and drug activity. Proverbs 1 and 10. Because guess what? When you had problems with your sons. Step up, sis, step up. You have problems with our son. What's going on in our community is violence, hate in our community, drug activity. Where you going, my brother? You going? What's your name, sis? MJ. What's going on? We're talking about activity that's going on in our community. That's evil going on, and we cursed in the communities. Is there not drugs going on around here? No, I'm talking about right here. The Lord sent the prophets here to clean the people up because we've been so disconnected. We're gonna turn everything upside right. We gotta expose the evil here. Read that what you got.
The book of Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee.
Sinners is talking about gang activity, people that's dealing in evil and wrong. Listen, sis, listen. Drug activity. That's what's going on. It's enticing. Because why? Money? What can they get out of the drugs? How can I entice this young brother, this young sister to come sell this dope with me? Money, power, right? Fear that you can, when you walk, everybody fear you, they ain't gonna say nothing to you. Think about the situations. Think about your children that you had growing up, you had problems with them. This is what they didn't know. Read it again.
My son, if sinners entice thee.
The Bible say that's sin because it's hateful to your people. What does that do without selling dope to one another? You're destroying your own nation. Everybody's already against us. Slavery happened. Our enemies put us in slavery and they put us in a box. That's what the projects is. That's what the hood is at. That's what the curse is. And what do? Devour one another. We just had to use violence right around the corner. Right around the corner to bring awareness and bring solutions to our people. We don't have the solutions. Awareness is there. Is it not violence in our community? Is it not drugs in our community? You're aware of it, but where's the solutions? What can you tell your children? Next, come up here, young man. Come on up. Come here.
I gotta go.
You gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Don't be uncomfortable with this conversation, sis.
I gotta go to a barbecue benefit.
A barbecue benefit? What that barbecue benefit gonna do? Listen.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
Listen, watch this here. Watch this. Read.
The book of Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, thirsty, consent thou not.
The Bible says, young brother, if brothers come to you and want to talk about dope, selling dope, women, money, and guns, don't consent to them. Pay attention, read.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Let's go rob this brother up over here. Let's sit at the corners. Let's hide up in here. We're gonna have it's a trap going on. My sister, we going over the curses that affect our people in the communities. A lot of our people leave, they hear this truth and they go. They don't want to be warned of it. And we try to warn. I ain't saying you say you gotta go. A lot of our people leave because they don't want to hear this. It's exposing stuff that make them uncomfortable. We gotta touch on these kind of things. Read.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Young man, come here. Yo, my brother, come here, bro. Come here. Come here, bro. You live around this community. What's going on around in this community? What's the bad stuff that go on? You telling me you don't know?
I know. I gotta go out.
Drug activity don't go on around here? Guns?
I don't hear gunshots.
You don't hear guns? Violence? Any drugs are going around? It's peaceful? It's comfortable? It's peaceful? Huh? You don't see nothing? Well, I'm gonna tell you, I see a lot since we got here. I don't even live from up over here. That's what the Lord trying to warn us, bro. You a young man, bro. And guess what? The Lord wants to wake his chosen up. We went into slavery. They teach about slavery in school. You go to school, right? They teach about slavery in school. Why did we go to slavery? You don't know? Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Because I'm going to tell you, they don't teach that in school. Read it again. Read this part.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
So, I know you say you don't see it, but guess what? As you growing up as a young man, things are going to happen. People are going to entice you with stuff that sound good. Rap music, drill, all that kind of stuff, because what does it do? It destroys our people spiritually, brother, and bring our people down. You understand, Reed?
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Come on.
Let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause.
This is talking about gang violence. This is talking about drug activity, selling dope to our people, prostitution. This is what this go into, bro. You like music? What kind of music you like? Rap music. What's the rap music like today? Does it talk about uplifting the people? Does it say that we kings? God is, Christ is a black man, died for us, and we got to keep the commandments? What kind of music go in there?
It's like hood music.
Hood music. What does it do? What's hood music? I like that. What's hood music?
Like talk about just anything.
What you mean?
Like gangs and hood, gangs and stuff.
Gangs, right? Talk about somebody else's like gossip, murder. These are the type of things. And guess what? That's what you jam, right? Because guess what it do? It teaches you to disconnect from God. Right. It desensitizes you with things that obviously go on around you and you can't see. Right. Give me the tongue. Let's talk about the tongue. Come on.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 21.
This is the music that we listen to. This is how we cursed in our cities. Read.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
The Bible say death and life is in what you say. Right. The music you listen to, does it give life to us, our people? Is it uplifting? Or is it talk about drugs? Is it talk about murder? It talk about fornication and adultery. Right. That's what it talk about. And why we like it? Because it got that rhythm to it. It got that beat to it. That's your favorite artist, right? These are the things that affect our community, bro. And it's on such a high level, you don't even notice it's happening before your eyes.
That's right.
You a prophet of the Lord, bro. God is a black man, Jesus is black, and guess what? We the 12 tribes of Israel, and you gotta wake up in these last days, young man. Read it again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
So what you say is either gonna give death into somebody or bring life into them. Death is gonna lead you to sin. That's sin. That's what it's talking about. Read.
And they that love it.
Anybody that love it, whatever it is, if it's the gangster rap music, if you love it, read.
Shall eat the fruit thereof.
That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna reap that fruit. You're gonna eat it, and it's gonna become you. Cause you're a young man, bro. Where you at on this sign right here? Look over here. Where you at on this sign? I want to talk to the young men that's here. Because the first one, American Blacks, Judah, that was a system that was put in place to destroy the men of God. Right. Music is one of them. Gang activity is another that's pushed in our community. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 3. Because God wants to deal with you, But we gotta eliminate everything. We gotta notice that everything about us is wrong.
Right.
Everything that we've been raised up in, the music, however we entertain is in error, brother. Read that real quick.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 3. Verse 4. Unto you, O man, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men.
God say, my voice, what I'm gonna tell you, that's what's gonna give life to you. My voice is to you, young man. Because guess what? There's a high statistic rate of young black men in jail or 6 feet deep. Am I right or wrong? Your father them, they raising you right. Right? Do they want you hanging out everywhere? No, why? Why is that? Why you think that is? They get on you and be whooping you. They get on you all the time.
All the time.
Not all, but they get on you, right? Why you think that is?
Probably being bad or something.
Nah, they don't want you. They don't want you another statistic that's gonna damage the household, that destroys. They want you as a righteous brother.
Right.
God said, my voice is to you, sons of men. You gotta know, listen, I'm an Israelite. Jesus is a black man, and the way I have to live uprightly. I can't go and run behind everybody else. It's Exodus 23. Watch this here, bro. Because you as a young brother, you gotta pick. You're gonna have to pick who you're gonna have to hang out with.
Right.
And who you hang out with, that's gonna be the decision in your life, bro. You gotta be very careful on the decisions you make as a young man. God said, my voice is to you. You either gonna go left or right. The Lord wants you to go the right way. Exodus chapter 23, come on, verse 2.
The book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
The Bible say, don't follow a multitude to do evil.
Right.
That's going into drugs. That's going into gangs. That's going into drill music.
Right.
That's going into whatever things that's outside of the Bible to do evil. What things is evil? Sin, breaking God's command. I know you don't understand what all of them I'm saying right now. But Lord's will is the seed is planted, you will. Did you know slavery was in the Bible?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.